Hi, everybody. My name is Christy Kilgore, and I have my friend Ashley with me today. And I think all of us need to know who Ashley is. She is a great friend, but on top of that, she is a personal chef. And if you are working on your fitness right now, or if you are struggling with trying to find food options, or maybe you have food sensitivities or allergies or something that you're navigating in terms of your diet, Ashley's your girl. So I wanted to take a second and just introduce Ashley. Do you want to say hi? Oh, hold on. Try again.
Hi, everybody.
So Ashley is a local friend of mine. She's here in Haslett, and she has a small business in which she does personal cooking and meal planning for local families. And I just wanted to take a second and just allow Ashley some time to talk about her schooling and maybe some work history and how she came into becoming a chef. So Ashley, if you wanted to take a second and just tell me a little bit about your influences growing up when it comes to meal prepping and food.
So growing up, I spent a lot of time with my grandma cooking in her kitchen, and her nickname was Betty Crocker because she owned a few local restaurants, and she also made wedding cakes for a bunch of people, family and friends, and she just taught me her ways. She would, whenever it got closer to her passing, she would sit at the countertop and just give me instructions on different things to do. So that's the way I learned. I loved cooking with her. I loved eating out of the garden with her. Just loved trying everything.
That's awesome. So did she have her own garden? Like, did she teach you that aspect as well?
Yeah. So anything from the garden, I would just eat fresh onions, everything. I just loved it all. So that's how I got the love for food.
I love that. So unfortunately, after her passing, she didn't get to see you graduate from culinary school. Do you want to talk a little bit about that experience, just going to school and what was involved with that?
So I went to the Cordon Bleu in Dallas, and I graduated there in 2013. I was going to focus on baking because that's what I love doing with her. But my mom was like, I think you should try culinary because that would get you a lot further and you'll have some baking experience in there also. So that's what I did. So now I mainly focus on culinary, but I also still bake.
You were telling me just some of the different jobs that you've had since graduating. I believe at one point you're working at a hospital, and I know a couple of my friends have kids that have food sensitivities or food allergies, and I also have some friends that are trying to revamp their diet, maybe go vegetarian, maybe try keto. Do you have any experience working within those types of diets and lifestyles?
I do. In the surgical hospital in South Lake, I worked with every diet there was. So I can pretty much cook any and everything that you would need. So I can't hear you, sorry.
What were the patients that you mainly dealt with?
They were all surgical patients, so just in and out surgeries. And then also the doctors we cooked for there too. So every day they would have like a buffet style lunch, and then the patients, we would come up with a menu every day and have specials. It was like a restaurant style fine dining menu. So it was just depending on the patients. We did have some patients that could only have like liquids, some cancer patients that could only have like smoothies and stuff like that. So it just depending on the patients and what they could have. There was diabetics, low salt, pretty much every diet. Vegetarian.
Well, that sounds like a great place to start, because it's kind of challenging, I would think, just trying to figure out that special formula for those different patients with those different food needs. So going from that to becoming a personal chef, what is it that you like the best about what you're doing now? Because now I would assume you have your own timetable. I don't know how many clients you specifically have right now, but could you talk a little bit about what that experience has been like for you at home?
Yes. So when I worked at the hospital, I was a single parent. So I would work from like 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and it was so time consuming, 5 to 7 days a week. It was really hard. So now that I have my own business, I get to make my own hours and they're all made around my kids' schedule. So it's amazing. I love it so much. And I get to pick what days I want to work and what days people need food, I'll cook. So it's awesome.
Well, I was looking around on your Facebook page and you have a system every single week. Did you want to maybe talk a little bit about how you create your menu and what that looks like for your clients now?
So I'll ask my customers suggestions on things they would like to see on my menu, but every Friday I'll post a menu with 3 entrees, 2 salads, and then I like my customers to have their orders in by Sunday evening so that gives me time to shop and get everything ready. Monday I cook and then I deliver in the afternoons and the evening for my customers. I do have a Tuesday delivery option too if Monday's not good. Like I have some customers in Keller, Azle, White Settlement, stuff like that. So if they're ordering, then I usually deliver on Tuesdays because Mondays are Hazlitt only because that's all I have time for after cooking.
I can imagine. So I think you and I were discussing the different types of clients you have. So I know I personally have said several times throughout my life, I wish I had a personal chef. So what type of clientele do you have right now? I would assume busy parents, or is it working professionals?
A little bit of everything. Busy parents, working professionals, teachers, everything pretty much.
And your menu is very affordable. I was actually on your Facebook page, which I'm going to actually share. I'm just going to see if I can share the screen real quick. These are some of Ashley's most popular, I would say, because I know that I've sampled these. I know several of my friends have. These are some of your most popular breakfast items. Am I right?
Yes.
And it looks like it's like a grab and go kind of idea. And then this one, let's hear a little bit about this.
This was for my personal chef client. She hired me to cook in her house while she was at work so that whenever she came home, her food would be ready and she could just enjoy and relax. So this is a chocolate mousse parfait with berries and dark chocolate.
That looks delicious.
I know, right?
Good. Yes. And I know that you like to focus on healthy, so I'm going to assume that everything in there is healthy.
Oh, yes. I know a lot of people are like, can you cook anything that's not healthy? And I'm like, yes, I can, but I try to focus on healthy things.
Awesome. Let's take a look at this next one here. Okay, so tell us what we're looking at here. Is this kind of the idea of what is a take and go?
Yes, so the one on the left is a Southwest chicken salad with black beans, corn, rice, Parmesan cheese, and then the one on the right is a Greek chicken salad.
Feta makes everything better. That is just,
yeah.
that's how I live my life.
And then I make my dressings from scratch.
Nice. Okay, so I know I have personally had the protein balls, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Tell us what's in those.
So it's oats, ground flax, honey, peanut butter, chocolate chips. It's pretty simple.
It looks delicious, and I've had them. And they're healthy, so that's what I tell myself when I go beyond. Yes, it's a
healthy alternative over cookies.
Okay, so is this a typical day for you?
Yes. There were a lot more, but all I could get in the picture were like 4 and 2.
Looks delicious. Same. Yeah, so I was on your website and I was just kind of poking around, and I just want to share this website for everyone else. It's Ashley's Healthy Eats, and it's her page, and she posts every week. Like she said, she posts on Friday what her menu item is. And then by Sunday, those orders are finalized and they are out for delivery on Monday. Is there anything else you want to tell us? Is there anything I've missed?
I don't think so.
I liked seeing the variety. When I was looking through your page, I liked seeing that, like, you didn't just stick to what was easy, what was expected in Texas. You had a little bit of Tex-Mex, you had a little bit of Italian. I don't know what your favorite cuisines are, but I do know that you do ask your clients what they like, and I love the variety, and it was so colorful and it made me very hungry. So thank you for spending a couple minutes with us. I will leave your contact information down below in the comments, and I hope that you guys get to experience Ashley as a person, but specifically Ashley as a chef. She's amazing, amazing. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.